Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Ghost of Tsushima Iki Island DLC. I'm the mysterious JG, and yeah, last time we had I had a little 2 video session where I didn't really come out of it with a plan, and I didn't come up with one in the meantime either. I don't really care about Sakai horse armors. I think what we're going to do is just kind of run south along the coast here. So let's, I see, but I'm not sure now. So it's off in this. This is the direction we'd be going in, I guess. Must be some way for me to get back up onto the main landmass here. Fast traveling is one way I could do it if nothing else becomes available soon. But we're in our traveler gear, which is good because we're mostly in map exploration mode right now. Use our automated wall climbing techniques. And pretty much discover that we didn't need to do that. Because, we're basically swimming along. Singing a song. Well, there's something, there's a bridge up above. There's also, something for you to stick your ninja rope on. Yeah. Now, does getting up here do anything for us? See, that kind of looked like a scalable thingy, and I guess it was worth checking out. I guess I wasn't pressing quite the right way it wanted me to. I was certainly trying desperately to make the jump that I finally just made there. This is starting to feel complicated enough that I might have jumped halfway into a explore the shrine without triggering it from the beginning. I feel like this bridge will get cut off as we're crossing it. It seems like a real Kali Ma kind of situation. Where somebody will try to eat our heart. Well, here's a thing. Alright, collected a Sakai banner. What do those do for you? Probably nothing. They were planted... Oh yeah, horse armor die. Okay. They were planted by the locals to remember how to kick my dad's ass. So... There you see a completed cat sanctuary. Hey, you look like cats. Is there a cat sanctuary over there? No, but there is my tracked location. I mean, I'm heading in the opposite direction of it, but there's supposed to be some kind of way to get over here, I would think. But it might not be from here, per se. And I'm not finding a whole hell of a lot in my explorations. It's me as good a time as any to admit, like, this LP's been going on for a long time. Because it's been months since I've gotten drunk. Except that I had a rare moment of feeling like getting drunk. I had a big work victory at the end of the week. I was getting ready to start a 3-day weekend, and I had a big thing went really well at work that I've been waiting for months for this to happen at work. And I went ahead and had a night of video gaming with whiskey and bourbon and Coke, which I haven't done in forever. The last time I did it was exploring in this game, but instead I decided to go do Grand Theft Auto ammunition range challenges. So sadly, you still have to deal with all this. I heard the zither. Yeah, doesn't that mean I'm usually like finding a shrine? There's certainly collectible around here because that green bug was flapping around, but I've decided I don't care that much. If I find it, I find it, but this is... I'm trying to find, like, actual fast travel destinations and things that will actually unlock something useful. Kind of having a hard time telling where this bug wants me to go. I think I might as well follow it. It'll lead me to something. Oh, it's a Sakai banner. Alright, so Sakai banners are just going to be a thing where they're a pain in the ass to reach. And they allow me to spruce up my horse banner. My horse armor dyes become available, so I can make my horse look awesome in different ways. So the real question is, when do you drown? Because in the last game we got to a point in the map where we weren't supposed to be there yet, and even though it didn't seem like the water was that bad, or he was that far from the shore that he should be tiring, we were given a message, at least a warning. Hey, knock it off or you're going to drown. But this is a DLC island. The whole thing is available to us. So the question is, if we start poking around over here and you're supposed to get to this from... be high up on a cliff coming from some other direction. Is it going to tell us that you're drowning, or is it just going to let us wander around over here? And it looks like it's going to let us wander around. I guess I got a little bit of discussion generated with a previous video where I just was riffing on the Dark Queen from Battletoads, calling them cattle loads, and then wondering if there were a lot of... Was I not thinking of other games where... Alright, standoff streak time. So I didn't really put a lot of thought into it, but now I am trying to like think of games with female villains. See, for some reason I thought these were... Fuck you. I thought these were... Why am I losing? It's such a big waste of effort every time. Join your father in the lower world. I was trying to think of other games with female villains, because this game has one. Oh, I've got a mix of bandits and non-bandits, that's why. I was about to say, I thought I saw some guys who looked like bandits. I wasn't expecting the Mongols, who are generally tougher. So I more or less got back to the same point. But yeah, games with female villains, there's not really that many. You'd probably have to start thinking about games that were marketed towards girls to begin with, like where, the hero and the villain might both be ladies. In which case, like, there's probably some Disney games out there That actually, what recent Disney? Yeah, I'm sure there's been a Little Mermaid game, and Ursula would be the villain of that, right? But that kind of doesn't count because it's like, okay, it's a video game adaptation of something that wasn't originally a video game and had a female villain. And the Dark Queen, I love the Dark Queen. It's a fantastic effort of game designers who are just like, we're not fucking hiding what we're doing here. We're not going to pretend this is anything other than what it is. This is us trying to get gamers horny. But yeah, she's pretty much just like a bitchy dominatrix character. I'm trying to think of a more serious female villain than her. I guess, yeah, Bobo mentioned in his Discord chat Ultimecia, who's like, she's the fucking worst villain ever. I mean, I like Final Fantasy VIII a lot, but the plot falls completely apart somewhere about halfway through Disc 2. I no longer have any idea what's going on. And the switch to Ultimecia, a sorceress who is trying to achieve time compression, who lives at the end of time and is trying to destroy all time leading up to the end. Like, that's kind of a big part of what's wrong. It's like this villain who we have no idea who she is or why she wants to do what she wants to do, and she shows up at the end of the game. It had nothing to do with her being like the fact that she's a terrible villain has nothing to do with her gender. It's just a fucking terrible villain. It could have been the evil sorcerer or somebody or other, and it would still have been terrible and stupid. Well, this yellow bird is, oh, here we go. You got me close enough to... I gotta get down there. I'll probably take damage, but... Get the memory of foreboding. Alright, let's check this shit out. Find lots of memories by just wandering off the path. Yep, they sure did. Anyway, that's my memory.
My
Just
lord,
making up music here.
your father is ready to address the men.
Your father is ready for you to lick the envelopes that he has just finished addressing. Why are you telling me about this? I just want to go swim.
This way.
Your father is not in the ocean, my lord. What the fuck?
You must gather your honor.
What are you doing in your pajamas in the middle of the night anyway? Oh, actually, now that I say that, it doesn't sound so odd. Don't play around with your flute in your pajamas. You'll stay in your pajamas. Get a sock or something. Alright, so are you guy who has my armor?
Come.
Oh no, this is my armor. Never mind.
Father wants you to join the men.
They consider themselves the masters of Iki,
Fuck that noise.
lords of the sea.
Huh.
I don't smell lords.
I smell fish.
You know what I smell? Rats.
Растанников, Natasha.
Greedy,
Oh, Natasha, she would be a villain in
rats
Rocky and Bullwinkle for the NES and the SNES.
have found their nest.
Am I supposed to run up here and interrupt his speech?
Come here.
Apologies, Father.
Yeah, he had his back to those guys, but he could hear him real good.
Owes you 5 heads. As for what you owe me, 50 heads each.
Are we allowed to use the heads that our warriors gave us?
You can swim home.
And then he does this little prancing run.
We march for Mount Takenotsuchi.
Father,
You
I
wear
want to
that
kill
armor
you.
to battle.
Is there some other armor you want me to wear instead?
Let me have a look in the light.
Okay. First, I gotta take a dump. Sorry.
The shoulder's loose. One good strike, that's all it takes.
I'm sorry.
A warrior learns from his mistakes, or he's buried by them.
So when your shoulder is cut into and you die, make sure you learn from it.
Remember your training. Never leave my side.
You wish I hadn't come.
You're here now.
I wish
Pay
I hadn't
attention.
taken you either.
Sharpen your skills. Make your father proud.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I hope this memory isn't one of foreboding. That would be a real shame. Still thinking.
Did I make you proud, Father?
Was there a villain at the end of, like, Ice Climber? It was like an abominable snowman who might have been female. An abominable snow woman, you know? I'm sure one of the King's Quest games had a female antagonist, now that I think about it. Any of the ones starring Rosella. And there was one that starred, like, you kind of alternate between... I never played it. There's one where you alternate between Rosella and her mom. I think I started watching the Retsu Prey. They did that thing. They did the thing where... I don't know if they felt guilty about it or if they were getting in trouble for it or a combination, but they stopped making fun of Let's Plays and just started providing commentary over long plays that didn't do commentary of their own. And they were kind of making fun a little bit of whichever... Because they had a lot of fun with... I think the first King's Quest game I never played, which was the second game where you play as Alexander. And I watched that and I enjoyed it. And then I think the game that came after that was alternating between Rosella and the mom. The mom having been the only one who'd never had a game before where she was the star. She just gets rescued in the first game and that's it. And then they didn't finish because they just kind of ran out of steam somewhere along the way. But I'm sure that one of those games had a female baddie.
I'm right here.
And of course, we all know that Sweet Cheeks Marie is actually secretly the true antagonist of Police Quest series. Oh, fuck you, man. You, like, actually attacked right away instead of dicking around. How am I supposed to respond to that? How could I have known? No one ever does that. You jerk. And I lost all my super awesome ghost meter. He's gonna keep doing that for forever. Pretty much always get the resolve back, more or less. And when you've got the thing where you just get all of your health back when you're not in combat, that kind of makes all this pretty beatable. I mean, like, overall, the game becomes pretty beatable when you pretty much enter every battle at full health, unless you're in a couple of very specific main story missions that have you... But even then, you usually get a chance to kind of just, like, chill out for a minute, let your health regen before you have to do anything else. What else? Let's see. King's Quest games count because they're computer games. Like, I, in my mind, have this distinction between console games and PC games, which has really fallen off with time. Is Kerrigan the villain of... Kerrigan isn't really the villain of any of the StarCraft games because in StarCraft 1 and 2, you play as every faction, so it's kind of hard for anybody to be the villain. Except maybe the Overmind and Mengsk, because you never really... You play as the Zerg, so I guess in a sense... Yeah, you got missions where you're playing for Mengsk before it's revealed that he's evil, I guess. I think World of Warcraft has there's various stretches where females are the lead baddie, but I don't even want to spend any mental energy trying to figure out the the story of World of Warcraft. I've never played it, but I'm under the impression that, like, with all the different updates and shit over time, like, it's even the smallest character in Warcraft 3 has at some point had a major quest line in World of Warcraft. I think even Jaina Proudmoore has a heel turn at some point. And the chick who Arthas turns into an evil undead lady, I think she has a whole big thing. What about... oh man, I had something and I lost it. Yeah, but StarCraft... Sarah Kerrigan is kind of the main baddie of Wings of Liberty, but really it's obviously Arcturus Minsk. Because Raynor's trying to save her, but before he... Spoiler alert for that game, before he kind of gets to the end of that game and kind of removes some of the zerginess from her, before that point, she's pretty evil. It's one of the things that makes that narrative fall apart, that it... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. They make no bones about the fact that, like, you know, apparently millions have been killed by the Zerg under Kerrigan's control. But then later on, it's just like, never mind, she's so nice again. I think the problem I'm experiencing here is I have no idea what we're supposed to be... Where, like... I just want to explore the map, but... There's obviously a lot of jumping stuff around here that you can do. But if there's a real reason to do it, I don't know what it is. Like, it's the same kind of mechanics we'd normally be using for a, either a shrine. And apparently I missed a shrine from the main game. Because I was looking at my achievemos and I didn't actually get all the shrines, it looks like. Oh. I wonder if I'm getting ahead of main story stuff. It's certainly possible. It doesn't seem to be giving me options to go with standoff here either. Wrong button, damn it. Oh fuck, these guys have a shaman somewhere. You can tell by the little... It's an annoying mechanic because... Yeah, I know. I understand the game mechanic. But, like, fighting these guys when the shaman's around is almost pointless because they get this ridiculous extra counter power. And I have no idea where the fucking shaman is either. It would be nice if I could hear where he was. They didn't tell me this is an area of overwhelming enemy strength, but it's starting to feel like a main story Mongol location. Just based on how much stuff is built up here, and yeah, there's siege towers and shit around. For sure this is a place I have to come back to later in the game. Which one of you is the fucking shaman? Oh, there he is. You. Now the rest of you are just normal losers. Yeah, no, this, things changed considerably with the shaman down. And the ghost armor was really handy here, too, because I wouldn't have had enough, that wouldn't have been enough for a ghost, to get ghost kills, usually. I'd have needed to kill more than that. Now I'm only one more kill. Yeah, and I got more ghost kills. This is just a regular old group? All my ghost kills are gone.
May your death benefit all beings.
Oh. Yeah, I guess this was just a regular encounter. What are these various... There's all sorts of, like, circles. Supplies, smoke bomb, okay. Even more supplies. Well, I guess I can get back to my, wandering around attire, but... Well, we've definitely found out what this place is. It's, Mongol headquarters. Until suddenly it isn't. Alright, but I will be kind of shocked if, we don't come back here at some point, either in the main story or in a, officially sanctioned side quest. Tales of Iki. What are you trying to tell me there, Boyd? Okay, it wants me to find this, which is 20 supplies. Oh, and then Nekoma's Scowl. Whoever sees this mask knows they have woken a tiger. It puts a tiger in your tank. Silly. 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 Sorry, I probably shouldn't be this disrespectful to another culture's symbology, but no, all those just seemed silly to me. Well, I'll tell you what, we spent a whole video exploring this bit of coastline, and we did find some stuff. But, Nakajima Island, it feels like I'm probably going to get more done. Between videos, I might need to read about, what to do with the shrines in this game, because I don't feel like the game has told us yet. Maybe something comes up later if we continue in the main story. We're only one Sakai banner short of getting new horse armor dye. Whoop-dee. Well, let's set this as our, set this side quest as our next destination so that we'll have a video next time where I do something other than just putzing around. And when we do come back next time, stuff. See you then, guys.